Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my hobby channel, where I rant, ramble, and review. In my first ever review, we have the Figurized Standard Amplified Wargreymon. Ever since I was a little kid, I've been a huge fan of Digimon. I prefer it over Pokemon actually. I had no idea this line was even released, so when I found out, oh boy, it didn't disappoint. This kit was released in 2019 of October alongside Omnimon, a kit I will be reviewing in the future. This redesign of Wargreymon looks amazing. He has so much detail, he is beastly, and he's ripped.
Little disclaimer, I have panelized this kit and also colored in some areas. I've also painted his nails white here and here. So this kit may look a little different from an out-of-box one. On to the review.
Here he is without any accessories attached, and he looks darn good. The original design of Wargreymon was already impressive, but this is just another level. This new facelift adds on so much more detail while also bulking him out quite a bit, resulting in an impressive physique. I mean, look at those gains. You know we don't skip leg day. His head has the least drastic redesign. Stickers were given for his eyes and also for the rings on his horns, however I just chose to color those in because stickers suck. And he still sports a pretty cool red mullet. The new design for the shoulder pauldrons look really good, and the pattern helps separate all the yellow that it has. The back has some detail to it, but you're going to cover it up with the shield anyways. In contrast, however, his chest plate is amazingly detailed. I mean, look at that. The lines there looks like you could grate cheese on it. His butthole here is for an action base, but I don't got the adapter for that. I find that his side skirts are pretty plain, so I chose to color the pattern in with some black marker. His codpiece, however, is detailed, if you like staring at his crotch all day long. Ooh my! His greaves look amazing. The sharp edges enhances the mechanical looking design. The use of red also makes it pop a lot more, and the silver toes is a nice touch. Alright, we know he looks good. Let's see how good he moves. His head could look this far up, this far down, giving you that menacing glare. Look at that. Oop, his back falls off a lot. He could turn this far left and right. He's unable to do a 360 rotation though. And his head tilts side to side like that. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. His pauldrons have just an up and down hinge motion. Shoulder is on a ball joint and is able to perform a basic 360. His upper arm has a 360 swivel. And his elbow could bend this far up to give you that nice flex. The bracelet has a 360 swivel as well. And so does his hands over here. It's unfortunate Bandai didn't give us posable hands like Gunpla, but this kit is the first of its line, so whatever. His chest has a hinge joint that allows him to internally rotate his arm, giving you a little more mobility, but it leaves a really ugly gap.
Gross.
His torso is divided into two sections. The upper section has a ball joint right here, which allows some movement. The bottom part is attached to the hips through a ball joint as well. His joints have gotten so much looser over time. Look at him. Wiggly, 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 wiggly. He's so loose right now. His ab crunch is this much. Virtually non-existent. His leg is attached to a kind of a ball joint here. It is able to kick up this. It's not able to kick up at all. Let's try that again. He's able to kick up that far. This far back. Until it pops off. Knee bend. Ankle dorsiflexion. Ankle pivot. This much of the splits. His overall articulation is mediocre. So let's get to the good stuff. His accessories. Here we have his two claws, his brave shield, and the adapter piece that goes with it. These are his two dragon killer claws. They look amazing. Super sharp, really nice design. Kind of reminds me of a pineapple, don't you think? The claws do have a joint that allows it to bend, like so. Overall, these claws look amazing. However, I do have an issue with how they are hollow back here. He has 3 holes on his bracelet where you can attach weapons on. However, only 2 of the holes are for the claws. The center hole is for his shield. You just put the peg in like this. And this. Voila! Those two holes earlier also have another function. You gotta take off one claw, and then you just snap onto the other side, giving you a crushing claw. The original design never had anything like this, but it's really cool how Bandai gave you an option for this. Waka waka waka. A cool little feature. The weight of the claws are definitely showing. It makes him lean forward quite a bit. Alright, to offset that weight in the front, we got his Brave Shield. It's got a nice imprint of the Crest of Courage. Another cool feature is you can open them up and give him wings. The clear purple pieces look really good. They have a nice pattern that kind of mimic feathers in a way. And the wings are able to open up this far. To attach his Brave Shield wing things, I usually take off his back plate. It makes it easier just to put on. Insert peg here and here. And there we go. Here he is with his wings open up. However, we're not done. Using this little adapter here, we can take his Brave Shield wing things and make it into an actual shield. Simply remove the wings, put onto the adapter, and then put the adapter peg onto the center hole right here. A pretty good look, actually. Bandai showing their commitment to this Digimon line, giving us all these extra little features. I have high hopes for the future of this Digimon line. But how is his shelf presence? And how big is he compared to other things? Let's take a look. Here he is next to a 1/44th scale entry grade RX-78-2, a real grade new Gundam, a 1/1 scale Pineapple, a super rare Rosemon from the Digimon TCG that is taking way too long to come out, a master grade Strike Rouge without no backpack because I can't stand, a Donkey Kong amiibo, an unpainted Space Marine Dreadnought, remember the Emperor protects, Egbert, and he looks pretty good in a glass cabinet. In my personal opinion, Wargreymon, at least aesthetically, is a 10 out of 10. No matter how you see it, he just looks like a badass. He may have some bad joints, a limited range of motion, parts that do fall off. He's not perfect, but he's good looking. You could put him in cool poses. His joints could hold himself up still. Overall, really good kit. I highly recommend it. Hey, thanks for checking out my first ever video. I tried to put a lot of effort in here. I had to like rush and learn editing and new stuff. Let me know what you think. This was very fun. I look forward to making more in the future. Take care, everybody. Wait, what was that?